How's it going, everybody? We are back. That's right, we're back. And today we're going to be doing something a little different. Today we're going to be doing a tier list. I've never done a tier list before, but Cody Leach had done a franchise tier list last year, and he left up the template. Otherwise, I wouldn't know how to do this. So we're going to just steal his idea, essentially. That's what we do on this channel. We steal ideas. It was a proud sentiment that I had for many years. I think it was stealing other people's content was the channel description for the longest time. So today we're just gonna go at it and see where we go. I've seen every movie in all these franchises, so we should be good to go. So let's start with The Strangers. I'm going to put it in no marathon. No, kill it with fire. I saw the original Strangers. I like that a lot. Um, then I saw Pray at Night. I didn't like that too much. I watched chapter one. I didn't like that at all. And I saw chapter two, and I thought that was even worse. So yeah, Kill It with Fire. I hate it. It's terrible. It's one of the worst pieces of Drech. And there's another one because there's a third one coming out, chapter three, and I can't imagine that's going to be any good. All right, so next up, Texas Chainsaw. No marathon, please. I love the first one. The first one's amazing. One of the greatest horror films of all time. The second one is okay. I'm not a big fan of the second one. I'm not a big fan when a franchise or a sequel goes so drastic direction. Like Evil Dead 2 is one that comes to mind. But it was fine. Dennis Hopper's fun chewing it up. I like the third one. Um, then we get into some really bad ones. Next Generation was terrible. Um, the first remake was okay. Look, don't make me watch all these movies because after the third one and the remake, I have a hard time with them. Yeah. So next up, The Conjuring. I'm gonna put it Kill It with Fire because this is all of the Conjuring movies, and there's a lot of them, and I don't particularly find them pretty good. I think the first Conjuring was good. The second one was really good. The third one was garbage. The fourth one I didn't think was very good. Then you have the Annabelle movies, The Nun. I think La Llorona's in there somewhere. So yeah, it's not my series. It's more of a Christian propaganda than anything else, because you always have to believe in God, or a higher power to have this to be cured of your ailment or what, the demon that's trying to kill you. So yeah, Blade, not bad. It's okay. I wouldn't really consider it horror. It's more action, but I like the first one. The second one was okay. The third one was, you know, it was mediocre at best. But I enjoyed it. I mean, I enjoyed Blade. I'm glad they brought him back for uh, Deadpool and Wolverine. I thought he was great. But yeah, that's it. The Thing could have been perfect. I love The Thing. I think The Thing is one of my all-time favorite horror movies, and I'm doing a separate list on horror movies that I like. I released that video a couple days ago. Um, this is a really good movie. The original, I even enjoy that. James Arness playing the creature, I think is always funny because he was a nobody before he got on Gunsmoke. Um, the problem is that prequel. The CGI is just so bad. It's one of the worst examples of CGI that I've ever seen. It's so bad. It's really just terrible. But the first movie is just Chef's Kiss. Was one of the greatest horror movies of all time. So yeah, it could have been perfect. Next up, we're doing Jeepers Creepers, and we're gonna put it right in Kill It with Fire. I loved the first one. I thought the first one was really good. The second one I hated. The third one I hated. The fourth one I hated. And let's not talk about the director's uh, crimes and why he was in prison and his pedophilia and all that stuff. Let's not. I'm not even taking that into consideration. Um, but yeah, you know, it's trash, and I don't ever want to watch it again. Unfriended. God, that was so bad. Ugh. There was two of them too. I'm not even gonna go into them. I thought they were terrible. I thought they were absolutely horrible. Uh, the X series, firing on all cylinders. I loved X. I loved Pearl, and I loved Maxine. I thought there were three great movies, each different, each completely different than the one before it, and just as good. I loved it so much. I love all three of them. I think for my money, Pearl is probably my favorite of all of them. But that's really good. Um, Aliens. I'm gonna put firing on all cylinders. You have Alien, which is one of the greatest horror movies of all time. It's not really a science fiction movie. It's a slasher in space. Let's be real. Aliens, great action movie, fantastic. I love it so much. Alien, it's okay. I don't think it's fantastic. I don't think it's absolute terrible either. But I enjoy it for what it is. And then you have like the rest of the movies. You have uh, Resurrection, which I saw once. I didn't like it, but Prometheus I liked a lot. Covenant I didn't care for. Romulus I love. So yeah, I think overall there's more good than there is bad. I think think that's the way we're gonna go. Um, American Werewolf in London. How is this even a franchise? Um, yeah, no marathon, please. I don't want to watch the second one. I love the first movie. I think the first movie's fantastic, but please God, don't make me watch the third one, or I mean the second one. Here we go. Here's another one. Phantasm. Write and kill it with fire. Because you know what? I love Phantasm. I think it's one of the all-time greatest horror movies. It's very influential for me. It resonates very much for me. Phantasm 2, very good. I love Phantasm 2. I think it's even better than the first one. The third one, I don't like at all. I think it's terrible. It's awful. It's terrible. It's awful. Um, then there's the fourth one, which I love. I love the fourth one so much. I don't think the fourth one gets enough credit. It's really good. And then there's the fifth one, and I've done a video on the fifth one. I think that is one of the worst. It's shit in my soup. That fifth movie, David Hartman came over and just took a big nasty explosive diarrhea in my soup. I hate that movie so much, so much. So my day's ruined now because of Phantasm 5. Terrifier could have been perfect. I love Terrifier 2 and 3, and I have high hopes for the fourth one. But that first one was just mean spirited. It's misogynistic. It's just it's not fun. I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy it. But I really love the Terrifier 2 and 3. So it could have been perfect. Paranormal Investigation. No marathon, please. I've seen all the movies, obviously, because it's on this list. But yeah, it's just it's okay at best. Um, I enjoy the first three. After the first three, they really go downhill. And then there was Next of Kin, and Next of Kin was like the worst piece of dreck I've ever seen in my entire life. So yeah, no good for me. Blair Witch Project, firing on all cylinders. Now, I love the Blair Witch Project. Again, another one of my all-time favorite horror movies. It's probably in my top 10 somewhere, maybe top 20. It's definitely in the top 20, possibly top 10. Um, it's such a great movie. I even have a love of a kind for Blair Witch Book of Shadows. We get to see Jeffrey Donovan's ass, which I kind of like. Um, but other than that, the movie is okay. I really liked Blair Witch. I thought Blair Witch was pretty decent for being a for being a legacy sequel. I enjoyed that. So yeah, I think all I mean with the weight of the first movie, I think carries it into firing on all cylinders, and the other ones bring it down a little bit, but not much. I don't know. That's just my thoughts. Cabin Fever, Kill It with Fire. I don't like Eli Roth. I think he's questionable at best. He's a terrible writer. He's great with his direction and his special effects. I'll give him that. Thanksgiving was a good movie, but I haven't enjoyed anything from him in the past. Cabin Fever is just one of those movies that I never took to. Cabin Fever 2 was slightly better with Ty West, and then we go into like Cabin Fever Zero or Patient Zero or whatever it was. That was just so bad. Oh my gosh, that was terrible. Candyman, not bad. The first Candyman, really good movie, fantastic. The second one, not so much. The third one, really not so much. And the fourth one, I liked. It got a little muddled at the end, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was a fairly decent movie. VHS, no marathon, please, please, no marathon. This movie's okay. The first two I thought were okay. I love VHS 2. I just recommended it in my 100 scary movies video that I just did. I really, or it's coming up. Spoiler. I think it. I can't remember. Um, so yeah, the first two were okay. Viral was terrible. They get progressively worse. How VHS Halloween wasn't bad. I will say that. So yeah, I mean, I'll watch one. I'll watch two. Maybe I'll watch Viral out of nostalgia, but I don't want to watch them back to back. I'd cry. Creep, not bad. Mark Duplass. I've seen these once. I couldn't tell you much more about them. I know they did a Creep Tapes, which went over really well and got a second season on Shutter. I've seen them. I've seen them both once, and that was enough for me. The Omen. We're gonna put again. Not bad. No, no marathon, please. Because God, we had that awful shot for shot remake with Liv Schreiber. Oh my goodness, that was just so bad. Ugh. And then we got. I know you did last summer. We're putting that right here in Kill with Fire because I didn't particularly enjoy the first one. The second one I really didn't like. The third one was terrible, and God help me, for some reason I saw the Legacy sequel, and I did not enjoy that at all. No, I did not. All right, here we got Jaws, and I'm gonna put could have been perfect if they just left that movie alone and let it be one of my all-time favorite movies. Not just horror movies, just one of my all-time favorite movies. It could have been perfect, but no, we had to get two and three, and they just got so bad to the point where like the shark has a vendetta out on people. No, thank you. Evil Dead, firing on all cylinders. I mean, I love Evil Dead. I like Evil Dead 2. I love Army of Darkness. I love the remake of Evil Dead. I love Evil Dead uh, Rise. Yeah. I thought they were all great films. Really good. So, yeah. Next up, we have Dusk Till Dawn. Well, we're going to put Dusk Till Dawn and not no marathon, please. The first one was okay. And there's more. So, compare that compare that first movie to, it being okay. Sorry, there's something happening in the background. Just imagine that being okay to the rest of the movies that were terrible. Gremlins, firing on all cylinders. I love the new batch. Fight me on it. Victor Crawley. No marathon, please. There's more than one of these Hatchet movies. Can you imagine that? I mean, my God, I couldn't imagine there being a second one, let alone there's like four. I know they go into like a reboot with Victor Crawley. That was terrible. That was awful. All right, next up we're gonna go Critters. Not bad. I enjoyed me some Critters. I thought that was a fun series. Um, I never saw actually, to be honest, I didn't see the Netflix one. But I'm sure it's fine. It can't. How bad could it possibly be? Um, The Fly could have been perfect. Could have been perfect if the. I mean, I love The Fly, the very original, and the sequel, and I love the remake. I think the remake is one of the most perfect horror movies ever made. It's a gut punch to the stomach. It's awful. I mean, it's awful in that you know with what's going through with this guy and this change he's going through, and you really feel for Brundlefly at some point. I just call him Brundlefly, Seth Brundle. Um, yeah, it's a great movie. Smile, not bad. It's pretty good. I enjoy it. I like the first one. Wasn't crazy about the second one. I thought it was okay. I don't know that I'd watch it again. But if you had to tell me, hey, you have to watch these two back to back, I wouldn't hate it too much. Fright Night, again, not bad. I mean, I love the first movie. I love the second movie. I do think they're two perfect, great horror movies. Um, the problem comes with the remake and its sequel. I think they're lackluster. I didn't care for them. I'm not a big remake girl, so yeah, it was just okay. But it's not a bad series. I love I mean, I love the first one, and the second one is just one of my all time favorite movies. I love the second one more than the first one. It's a rare one of those rare cases. Um, The Collector could have been perfect. If they would never have made a second one, I think I would put The Collector up in the high echelon of my horror tier list. But it is. So uh, I'm sorry. All right. Lost Boys, Kill It with Fire. Did you ever see those sequels? Oof, I did. Not very good. Not very good at all. The Shining could have been perfect. If they never made Doctor Sleep, Doctor Sleep was pretty bad. I wasn't a big fan of it, but The Shining is up there, one of my all time favorite horror movies. And then they had the remake on TV. That was pretty freaking bad. I mean, I love The Shining. It's top five horror movies of mine. And God, Jesus, that remake. Oh, that was really bad. The Hannibal series. No, thank you. No marathon, please. I love Silence of the Lambs. I love Manhunter. But outside of those two movies, I couldn't care less about this franchise to save my soul. Nope. Predator. Not bad. Predator 2, great action horror movie. Fantastic. Predator 2. What did I say? Did I already say Predator 2? Predator, one of my all-time favorite action movies. Great. I always watch it in the middle of the summer because it's the sweatiest movie you'll ever see. Predator 2, Danny Glover, great. I loved it. Predators, good movie. I thought it was fantastic. The Predator, really bad. One of the worst action movies I've ever seen. Um, Predator, Badlands, not bad. I didn't hate it. I know a lot of people did. Um, Predator. Uh, no, Predator Badlands just came out. No, what was Predator Prey or just Prey? Prey was okay. I'm sorry, I got those two confused. I'm tired, but we're pressing on. The Poohaverse. Have you seen these movies? I have. Right there. That's where they're going. Let's see. My Bloody Valentine could have been not bad. It's not a bad movie. The first movie is pretty good. I enjoyed it a lot. The remake is okay at the very best. It's not fantastic. But you know, it is what it is. Sleepaway Camp. No, thank you. Kill It with Fire. I love Sleepaway Camp. I think it's a great movie. Um, I think the ending, if you know me, is a little questionable, but I still enjoy it. I think the special effects are amazing and fantastic. The problem is they kept making them, and I didn't like that too much. Not at all. Unhappy Campers was terrible. Return to Sleepaway Camp was awful. Yeah, they get bad. It um could have been perfect. I think it's no, it's after that. Yeah, I think the first It with Tim Curry was really good, fantastic. I loved the It Part One. I thought that was really good. They lost me with It Part Two. They did. I didn't think It Part Two was very good. So that's where that goes. Orphan. Have you seen this movie? I didn't like it at all. Kill It with Fire. I don't want to watch it anymore. I'm tired of it. I'm just tired. I'm tired of seeing this little girl. It's just who's not really. It's just I don't want to anymore. Don't make me watch it. Friday the 13th. Not bad. I mean, Jason Goes to Hell. Terrible. Jason X. Terrible. Friday the 13th. The reboot in 2009. Eh. So we had some bangers in there, some really good ones, but there's some really bad ones as well. And so while we're here, we're gonna do Friday 13th or Nightmare on Elm Street and put that right there. In fact, Jason, yeah. Um, I love the first one. The second one I love. The third one I love. And I love Wes Craven's New Nightmare. The rest, I would never watch again unless you kicked me in the shins and forced me to. I don't want to watch. Please don't make me watch. I don't know what this is. So let's put it up here. I can't I don't know what that is. So we're just gonna put it in Kill Fire. Sorry. I don't know. The poster doesn't look familiar. I can't really see that well. I don't have my glasses on, unfortunately. Um, let's see. What's Insidious? No marathon, please. Oh, I've seen enough of that movie to last a lifetime. Oh my gosh. Oh, the first one was really good. The second one was okay, and then they killed one of the main characters, and they kept going on with them with prequels, and then they came back with the part five, and now they're doing the sixth one. I don't care. I really don't care. Scream. No marathon, please. Oh God. The first one's good. Um, we got Final Destination. It's not bad. I don't think there's a real stinker in amongst them. Um, I thought they're pretty good. I enjoyed them for what they are. Uh, okay. Hellraiser. No marathon, please. Oh, we have part one. We have part two. We have part four. I like those, and I like the reboot. I thought the reboot was okay in 2022. But man, don't make me watch Hell World or Inferno or please. I'll be good. I'll be a good Annie. Um, Devil's Rejects could have been perfect. Could have been. Oh, you had House of a Thousand Corpses. Then you had Devil's Rejects. Oh, I love that movie so much. And then we have Three from Hell, and it just didn't work. That movie just doesn't work for me. I'm sorry. I wish I could put it up higher, but I just can't. All right, Psycho. Um, Not bad actually. I've seen the whole series, and I like Psycho. Psycho 2 is okay. Psycho 3 is okay. Psycho 4, and it's questionable. And I've seen the Bates Motel TV show. I forget what that was called. It was on I forget, AMC, I think. Anyway, yeah, it's not bad. No, I mean, I can watch them. I wouldn't have any issues. Halloween. No marathon, please. Could you imagine? Could you imagine marathoning Halloween, going from 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and then 5, and then watching 6, and then watching Halloween H2O, and then going back to no, no, thank you, nah, dog, I'm good. The Hills Have Eyes. Actually, I'm gonna go with no. Not bad. It's not bad. I could watch. I can watch. I can watch those 4 movies and be okay with them. I think the remake is much better than the first movie. The second movie in the series, the sequel to the original, is pretty bad, but it's okay. It's not the worst thing in the world. I think this is Wrong Turn, and we're going with no, thank you, no, thank you. I'm glad you thought of me, but now I'm okay. Leprechaun. No marathon, please. I think like once you get a bunch of these sequels going, you're not gonna have it's not quantity, it's not quality over quantity, it's quantity over quality with some of these movies, and I can't. Nightmare or Child's Play, Chucky, not bad actually. I don't hate the series. I think it's okay. I think it's fairly good. Um, I like I like the ones that Mancini has been doing. The TV show was pretty good. I'm curious where they're going to go with the rest of the series, if the series goes anywhere, if they do another movie or not. Poltergeist. Um, Kill It With Fire, because that remake was terrible, and part 3 was not very good either. So yeah. Saw. I'm gonna go. Saw could have been perfect. They had a perfect trilogy there. I'm a fan of part 4, not a fan of part 5, fan of part 6, hate 7, hate Jigsaw, hate okay, you know what? Let's just put it not bad. Okay. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, I loved Saw 10 though. I thought Saw 10 was really good, one of the best in the series. So that's it. So that's my compilation, or my ranking of the franchises. I'm sorry that I didn't recognize that one. I'm pointing at the screen, like you can actually see it. But yeah, so that was this video. I hope you liked it, and I will see you around. Remember, it is not the end of the world. Nope. No, no, no. It's just the end of the day. Peace out.